We're here today to talk to you about Summer 500 program. It's time to start up the program again this year. It's our sophomore season, looking for a great opportunity. Already got results coming in from our first talk about it. So far, we've got 100 businesses, 70 students already signed up, and we're just coming out to shoot with it. So we're excited about where we're going. We think we got a program that's going to tie everybody together. It's going to bring everything under one umbrella, so it'll be easy for anybody to sign up. They don't need one sheet of paper, fill it out, sign it up. You take it. Same thing with the employers. One piece of paper, sign it up, and it's all done. So looking forward to it. We want to get as many kids as we can, anywhere from 16 to through senior year, to sign up, come in here, look for a job. We want these people to go to work this summer. I also want to put a bug in the ear of all the employers that if there's a possibility that these students can continue to work on through the summer, through the winter, if there's anywhere you can use them, I'm sure they could use money on the weekends also. So anything that we can do here at the City of Savannah to make this mentoring program run smoothly, we'll be glad to do it. But I feel like we've got a great program working through Gulfstream, Georgia Power, and all of our other people that are participating with us to have a great program this coming year. So that being said, I'm going to ask Sam to come forward and speak as far as the employers are concerned, and I'll answer any questions as we get going along.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good afternoon. My name is Sam McCachern. I'm the president of Thomas & Hutton, and this year I have the honor of serving as the chair of the Savannah Area Chamber of Commerce. And the Summer 500 program is something that the Chamber is supporting. This is workforce development, and employers and the community all have a vested interest in making sure that our youth and our workforce of the future are not only engaged but trained. So this is an opportunity to mentor. This is an opportunity to teach work skills and to pass along what we've been fortunate enough to for someone to have shared with us in our lives. Chamber has 2,200 members, and we are canvassing them at this time to gauge interest from employers and to get those positions for students. So if you're interested in an employer, you can contact the Chamber as well as the city. We had 2 students at Thomas & Hutton last year, and I know that it was a good experience for them, but it was also a good experience for our people to be able to share. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be here today.
Questions?
Would you like to add something? Please.
So we're very proud of Summer 500, and I can only reiterate what has been said by the mayor and Sam McCachern, the chamber president. This is the largest public-private partnership this community has ever been involved in, and we're very proud of it. We're proud of it because it is a best practice after the inaugural year, and we are very fortunate that we have the interest from the community, and particularly from the business sector, to step up to the plate and not only sponsor these individuals with a job in the workplace, but also to see the necessity for making sure that our students learn soft skills, and they are financing that as well. So we say thank you, and we look forward to another successful year, in fact, even greater success than was experienced during last summer. We're ready for questions.
Okay, questions?
Ms. Bell, you won the National League of Cities honored you for this. What was it for this program that opened their eyes the most?
So workforce development is important to communities all across the nation. This program is different than most internships across the country because the City of Savannah hosts the program, but we engage the support of the business sector. So the business partners, the employers, actually pay for the students and pay for the soft skills, pay for the students to attend soft skill training. That's different than any apprenticeship or mentoring program that we've seen. So I think that probably got the attention of National League of Cities. And by the way, it's being emulated. Roanoke, Virginia is sponsoring a similar program this summer, and any number of GMA cities across the state of Georgia. The Chamber has received calls of interest from other cities regarding Summer 500. So we're very proud of it.
Have you guys been following the progress of students that have participated in this program in past years?
This last year was the first year.
Okay.
So yes, we will be tracking our students. I can say that a number of the students were successful in continued employment with their employers after school and on the weekends. So we will be tracking those numbers as well.
The pre-apprentice program was focused on or open to participants with criminal backgrounds.
Yeah.
With the merger of that program and the Summer 500, will those young people still be accommodated?
Yeah, well, the idea of the okay, the mic. The idea of that one form or one piece of paper is just to make it streamlined so you don't stigmatize any particular person or any particular group. So we're doing that so that anybody can sign up. Doesn't matter whether they got a record or not, as long as they're drug-free and they're drug-free and going to school, they can sign up. So past that, there's no other obligation. But the pre-apprentice and the Summer 500 program is going to work with just that one form. That way, we take the question of whether they are, had a background of that's questionable or not out of the loop. So we feel like that'll bring more people to the table that might have not come originally. So that was our.
For the program?
Huh?
They will be.
Oh yeah. Nothing's changed as far as eligibility. Anybody 16 through senior year be able to go to work.
Have any changes been made since compared to the first year?
I would say, I would identify that it's my understanding that earlier on, last year, there were some folks that actually did not work that got paid. That being the case, that's not what we have in mind as far as this program is concerned. Our program is designed for people that work, and that's the program we're going to be developing.
If you open this up
Yeah.
if you open this up to kids that have had issues, that will be eligible for this program overall, and you have kids that want to come back,
Right.
you're probably going to have a lot of kids. So,
I hope we do.
Any idea how you're going to get all these? You could have 2,000 kids, right?
Well, no, I don't know how many we're going to have, but the idea originally that I proposed whenever I put it out there was we were going to get all the jobs that we could get. We were going to get all the students we could get, and if we had more students than jobs, then we would have a lottery, and then whoever got the jobs got the jobs. I'm not trying to pick and choose. I want everybody to have an opportunity. It doesn't matter where you come from or who you are. You got a chance just as well as anybody else. If we get enough jobs, everybody works. If we don't have enough jobs, we do the lottery. That's the only way we can do it.
And so the message to employers would be step up, kind of.
Need to step up, and they have, and they've already begun to step up. And we're excited about the steps we've already taken, and we're looking forward to an acceleration of that because we're way ahead of the game as far as days concerned, where we can work through it. We're probably a month and a half ahead of our schedule, so we got a month that we can, if somebody will stand still, I'm gonna ask them to, hire kids. So, and I'm sure, I know you will. So that being said, we'll all be out hunting jobs.
I believe the eligible age was increased this year to 16 when it was 14 last year. Is that correct?
No, the only ones that worked the only ones that actually worked were 16 and up.
Can I share a story?
Sure, go ahead.
One thing a couple of changes. First of all, last year it was just juniors for the Summer 500. So this year it's juniors and seniors. And just an anecdote that we experienced at Thomas and Hutton was we were able to talk to our Summer 500 student last year, one of them, about career choices. So I actually told him, I said, so next year you can't come back to Thomas and Hutton because he wanted to be an electrical engineer, not something we do. So we're talking with him about exploring options. And as much as our youth can figure out what they want to do before they make that next step. This is exposing them to a number of different areas. So that's one of the changes. And then another change is this year, the soft skills training will be conducted by Junior Achievement. So Junior Achievement has a national platform of teaching younger students all the way through high school about business. We're going to leverage that experience and that curriculum and bring it to the Summer 500 this year.
Sorry, Jen, what do you mean by soft skills? What do you mean by soft skills?
So soft skills are life skills. Soft skills are skills such as how to get to work on time, how to dress for work, communication skills, the skills other than the hard skill tests, training that you need to perform the job, whatsoever it may be. Another thing I wanted to say though, and Sam alluded to this, all students will go through the soft skills training, whether you're in pre-apprentice, the traditional pre-apprentice, or Summer 500, all students will go through that Monday 4 hours soft skill training.
So is the pre-apprentice different than the Summer 500, but now they're just all applying in the same way?
Yes.
It's still two different programs?
No, this is a single program because we're doing a single form, but that it just doesn't list that question on the, you don't have that question on the form, so that anybody can sign up, and then we evaluate them after the fact, so that it's not on the form as they sign up.
What is the city's budget for the program this year? What is the city's budget for the program?
We're going to do it for free. It's not called, no, I'm not going to say that. I don't know the total budget. I don't know the total budget. We can get that, but I don't know it, and I don't want to quote it.
Okay.
On the soft skills question, a few years ago, the Savannah Economic Development Authority, Savannah Area Chamber of Commerce, and United Way conducted a study to find out what were some of the challenges as it relates to workforce in our community, workforce development. And the issue of soft skills kept on coming up. And Carol did a good job of defining what those are, but the reason for conducting that and reinforcing that in our workplace. So one thing that the employers will do is they'll know what's going on in the classroom, and then we have the opportunity to reinforce those skills that have been discussed just on a regular work day. This is what you talked about in class. This is where it applies on a daily basis. But that was put together and part of the program as a result of a study that was done about our area.
So one other thing was brought to my attention. The city will sponsor some programs within our ranks for the younger students, the students who are below 16. So we will have constructive activities going on for those students probably in community centers across the city. And let me restate, Summer 500 students are financed by the employers. The employers pay the salary, and they pay for the soft skills.
Yeah.
Considering
Same as last
program
year.
Sorry, Mr. Mayor, but I was just wondering, considering the program is designed sort of to get a lot of kids that would be in trouble if they were on the streets and into working jobs and things like this, how are you guys planning on finding those kids? Because it seems like it would be the hardest to reach. I don't seem like that would be the type that would be coming forward easily.
Well, let's just say with the police department and the judicial system helping us, we're able to locate those kids that might be questioned whether they're going to come or not. They're persuaded that they're interested in coming, and they come on up here whether they're interested or not. So that's sort of the way it goes sometimes. But a lot of them just come because they want a job, because the grandmother's there or mom's there or dad's there saying, get up there and get a job. It's summertime. Do something. Don't just sit at the house. So theoretically, I hope they get the job.
And a number of the kids are referred by the juvenile court system. And the juvenile court system actually has helped in the past, have helped fund the children that are referred by the courts.
Yeah.
Is the city going to employ any of the participants?
Yes. So is the county.
And how do they apply? Is it still online?
Still online. Do that.
Yes, students may apply by accessing www.Savannah, spelled out, GA.gov. Businesses may sign up online by accessing that same website, www.Savannahga.gov.
And do the jobs start this year around June? Do you know what day they start?
Orientation is on June 1st, and the first day of work is June 5th. And it's an 8-week program. Thank you.
Anything else?
Anything you're particularly proud of from last year? Anything stick out?
Any number of the comments that we've got from kids and parents and the like that have stood up and thanked us every time. I'm in the grocery store. I don't care where you go in the grocery store. People walk up to you and tell you thank you for that program. Thank you for believing in me. That's the biggest quote I've gotten from one kid was, thank you for believing in me. That was worth it all.
And it's encouraging to see that some of the young people are remaining in employment part-time. Many of our students won't go to college. Many of our students will transition from this summer job to a career. And we're very proud of that. I think Sam has something to add.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it was mentioned, we wanted to mention the lowering of the crime rate overall. Idle people, it went down. The numbers went down considerably, anywhere from 21% on one item to 25% on another as far as violent crime is concerned. So it's all important, and it's all, something that is good for the city, it's good for the kids. An idle mind causes trouble. It does for me, so if I can keep them busy, I think we do better.
Any other questions?
Thank y'all for being here, and thank y'all for getting
Thank
this
you.
message out. Tell anybody you see, put it on y'all's, what do they call it?
PSAs?
Yeah, anytime y'all can put it out. Tell them we need all the people we can get, all the jobs. Thank y'all.